In a world that's changing faster than ever, from the rise of AI to global shifts in culture, technology, and even our daily lives, 2026 is the year to hit the reset button. If you're feeling overwhelmed, uncertain, or like you're living on autopilot, you're not alone. More than ever, it's vital to rebrand your life and align your goals with the world we're stepping into. Just like when you need to update your phone software for better performance, your mindset and habits need a rehaul to keep up with the demands of the modern world. Think about it. How many times have you held onto outdated habits or limiting beliefs only to realize they're holding you back? The truth is, the old version of yourself just isn't going to cut it anymore. In fact, neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and form new neural connections, proves that with the right steps, you can completely transform your mindset. And just like you delete old files to make room for a new program on your computer, your brain needs to shed old patterns in order to create space for growth. So if you're ready to step into 2026 with a renewed sense of purpose and possibility, this video is your guide. Let's walk through how to rebrand your life, hit refresh, and start building the life you've always dreamed of. Before you can rebrand your life, you need to understand where you're starting from. A self-audit is an honest check-in with yourself, your current identity, mindset, habits, and lifestyle. Ask yourself, who am I right now? What do I believe about myself? What parts of my life feel aligned, and what feels out of place? Start with some journaling or reflection questions like, what do I spend most of my time doing? What do I complain about most often? What habits are keeping me stuck? Who am I trying to impress? And why? For example, maybe you're working in a job you don't enjoy, staying up late every night scrolling social media, or constantly doubting your abilities. These are signals that your current identity might not match the life you truly want. The goal of this step isn't to judge yourself, it's to build awareness. You can't change what you don't acknowledge, so be honest, but also be kind to yourself. Before you can rebrand your life, you must first declutter your mind. This starts with cognitive reframing, a powerful technique that helps you shift your perspective and transform negative, limiting beliefs into opportunities for growth. Cognitive reframing is all about changing the way you interpret a situation, and in doing so, changing the way you feel and act. For example, if you've ever thought, I failed at that project because I'm just not smart enough, cognitive reframing would encourage you to view the situation differently. Instead, you could tell yourself, that project didn't go as planned, but it taught me valuable lessons that I can use next time. Instead of feeling defeated, you now feel empowered to learn from your mistakes. Consider Oprah Winfrey, who was rejected early in her career from a television job because she was considered unfit for TV. Instead of accepting that as truth, she reframed the experience as a lesson, ultimately redefining what success looked like for her. Today, she's a media mogul, thanks to her ability to see failure as an opportunity for reinvention. So what you need to do is this: identify a negative belief you hold about yourself or a past experience and reframe it into something empowering. Replace self-doubt with self-empowerment and watch how your mindset begins to shift. Rebranding your life starts with defining who you want to become. Your identity is not fixed. It's a living, evolving concept. In 2026, what do you stand for? What values, goals, and habits do you want to embody? Take Elon Musk, for example. He didn't just settle for being a tech entrepreneur. He defined himself as an innovator, a change maker, focused on creating sustainable energy and advancing space exploration. This clarity in his identity drove every decision he made. Now it's your turn. Ask yourself, what is my vision for the future? Do you want to be known as a creative entrepreneur, a compassionate leader, or a lifelong learner? Your new identity will guide your actions and set the foundation for all future decisions. So what you need to do is this: Write down 3 to 5 values that resonate with you. Next, craft a brief identity statement that reflects who you aim to become in 2026. To truly rebrand your life, you must upgrade your skill set. Why? Because who you become is directly tied to what you can do. Learning new skills builds confidence, opens doors, and reinforces your new identity. And it's not just about one skill. Consider skill stacking, combining 2 or more complementary skills to make yourself uniquely valuable. For example, learning graphic design and social media marketing together can position you as a powerful content creator. Not just a designer, not just a marketer, but both. The learning process has 4 essential phases. 1. Grasp the concept. 2. Understand how it works. 3. Apply it yourself. And 4. Teach it to others, which locks it into your long-term memory. But remember this, information without application is just noise. Reading about productivity doesn't make you productive. You must apply what you learn in real situations. For example, if you're learning public speaking, don't just watch TED Talks. Start recording your own short speeches and share them for feedback. So here's where to begin. Choose one new skill that aligns with your rebrand. Watch a free course or read a book today. But more importantly, apply what you learn by the end of the week. Start small, stay consistent. Time is one of the most valuable resources in your rebranding journey. To truly make progress, you need to master how you spend it. One powerful method is the 90-minute work cycle, where you commit to 90 minutes of deep, focused work, followed by a 20-minute rest. This structure leverages your brain's natural rhythms and maximizes productivity while preventing burnout. For example, Apple CEO Tim Cook is known for his early morning productivity. He schedules his most important tasks in the early hours, when his focus is at its peak, allowing him to get the most done before distractions arise. Knowing your peak energy hours and when your brain is sharpest allows you to prioritize tasks that require high mental energy. On the flip side, during your low energy hours, you can tackle simpler tasks like responding to emails or organizing your workspace. This ensures you're working with, not against, your natural energy patterns. So start by identifying your peak and low energy hours. Time block your day. Reserve your 90-minute focus sessions for peak times, and schedule rest periods or lighter tasks during low energy hours. To fully rebrand your life, you must optimize not just your mindset, but also your physical strength. Your body and brain are deeply connected. Physical activity directly impacts cognitive performance, creativity, and energy levels. Research shows that regular movement stimulates the release of endorphins and dopamine, which improve mood, focus, and overall brain function, whether it's a brisk walk, weightlifting, or yoga. Moving your body improves neuroplasticity and the brain's ability to form new neural connections. However, physical strength isn't just about activity. Rest is equally important. Sleep and its quality are essential for recovery and optimal brain function. Sleep consolidates memories, clears brain fog, and replenishes energy stores, making you more effective in your rebranding journey. So here are your next steps. Commit to at least 30 minutes of daily physical activity and prioritize 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night to ensure your body and brain are aligned for success. What you eat directly influences how your brain functions, and therefore how effectively you can rebrand your life. Certain foods actually help build your brain's neural hardware. For instance, omega-3 fatty acids found in foods like fish, flax seeds, and walnuts are critical for building neural connections, improving cognitive function, and enhancing memory. Protein from lean meats, eggs, and legumes provides the essential building blocks for neurotransmitters, ensuring your brain stays sharp and responsive. Antioxidants present in fruits and vegetables like blueberries, spinach, and kale protect your brain cells from oxidative stress. and improve long-term brain health. Additionally, your body is constantly rebuilding itself. You get a new layer of skin every month and a completely new set of bones every 10 years. This process of cellular renewal depends entirely on the nutrients you provide. By eating nutrient-dense foods, you're giving your body the right tools to rebuild stronger, healthier cells, including brain cells. So include omega-3 rich foods, protein, and plenty of antioxidants in your meals daily to support cognitive function and body regeneration. Rebranding your life isn't a solo journey. The people around you play a huge role in shaping your mindset, your motivation, and your opportunities. If you want to elevate your life, you need to build a network that reflects the version of yourself you're becoming. This means surrounding yourself with individuals who share similar goals, values, and growth mindsets. When you're around people who are disciplined, driven, and positive, it becomes easier to adopt those traits yourself. Start by joining communities or groups aligned with your new interests, whether it's online forums, local meetups, workshops, or mastermind groups. For example, if you're transitioning into a more entrepreneurial lifestyle, connect with business owners, creators, or people building side hustles. Observe how they think, how they work, and how they support one another. You'll learn just as much from their mindset as from their advice. Also, distance yourself from toxic or stagnant relationships that pull you back into your old identity. Building a new network isn't about using people, it's about creating an environment where mutual growth happens naturally. Rebranding your life isn't just about new goals or habits, it's also about managing your inner world. That's where emotional intelligence comes in. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and regulate your emotions, and to empathize with others. It's one of the most underrated yet essential tools in personal transformation. Why? Because every major change comes with emotional challenges: fear of failure, judgment from others, self-doubt, discomfort. Without emotional intelligence, these feelings can derail your progress. But with EQ, you build resilience, self-awareness, and the ability to stay calm and grounded in uncertainty. It also improves your relationships, which is vital when you're building a new social network or setting new boundaries. You learn to respond instead of react, to listen more deeply, and to handle criticism without losing momentum. Start by noticing your emotional triggers, what sets you off, and why. Awareness is the first step towards self-mastery. When you face setbacks or criticism, pause and ask yourself, what am I really feeling? And how can I respond with strength, not reaction? Then practice new emotional responses. Even small improvements will build your resilience over time. Emotional intelligence isn't instant, it's a muscle. You build with consistency. Rebranding your life isn't just about making changes. It's about fully owning your new story and committing to it with intention. This final step means embracing your transformed self wholeheartedly and celebrating the progress you've made, no matter how big or small. When you own your new story, you stop doubting your potential or slipping back into old habits. Instead, you live confidently in your new identity. Commitment is key. It's the bridge between intention and lasting change. This might mean setting daily reminders of your goals, sharing your journey with supportive people, or creating rituals that reinforce your new habits. Celebrating milestones keeps you motivated and reminds you how far you've come. Suppose you've shifted from feeling insecure about public speaking to becoming a confident presenter. Owning your new story means you actively seek opportunities to speak, remind yourself of past successes, and celebrate every positive feedback you receive. This commitment not only strengthens your confidence, it helps you fully embody your new, empowered identity. In the end, I would say, as we step into 2026, one thing is clear. The world around us is full of uncertainties, change is constant, and no one can predict exactly what the future holds. That's exactly why now is the perfect time to take control and rebrand your life. Remember, rebranding your life isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about choosing to show up differently every day, building new habits, surrounding yourself with the right people, mastering your emotions, and committing fully to your vision. No matter where you are today, you can design the life you want to live. So here's my challenge to you. Start today. Pick one step from this guide and take action right now. Reflect, learn, connect, or commit, whatever feels right. Your future self will thank you. The time to rebrand your life is today. Make 2026 the year you become unstoppable.